All right, welcome home, son. Welcome to Inside Pool TV. We are here for the APA, the American Pool Players Association. We're at Strokers Palm Harbor in beautiful sunny Florida. We're going to do a match here with Nicole Afton and Brandie Waymire. All right, Nicole Afton's going to break. We're playing 8-ball. We'll start with 8-ball. Looks like she's going to make that ball on the side. I don't see. Let's have a look at the. Okay. And yeah, we'll have to get a second monitor going on over here. Okay, so she's going to pick the stripes. Do they take what they make or do they choose, Steve?
Whoever wins the lag gets to either choose to break or the format.
I'm asking the ball, do they choose solids and stripes? If they make a stripe, do they have to go stripes? Okay.
Sure,
All right. Gotcha.
get an official ruling.
Yeah, I mean, I should know that by now. This is my 5th year here, but it's all blending together. Here at Inside Pool TV as we travel the galaxy. And we are honored to be here. All right. So this will be Brandie Waymire, Tennessee. Should be playing the solids. Good shot. Thank you. You're the best, Ashley. She's taking a lot of practice strokes, and that's going to really affect the outcome. I mean, 4, 5 at the most. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit on the 5th. Stay down on her shot. Good. She's not happy with her position. And that's because she is definitely doesn't have a shot the next ball unless she plays very pinpoint precision shape, which she just did. But unfortunately, she missed the ball. Brandie will be shooting up table.
The rest of the table assignments for the 2:30 rounds. I need Jackie Blomley and Michelle Monk, table 1. Rachel Lang and Robin Parker, table 7. Ada Leo and Nelly Del Rosario, table 11. Christine Holman and Lindsay Uncall, table 13.
Swing and a miss at the side pocket. And Nicole Afton, see if she can put together Rack number 1 here in this race to 5. Ball dropped, it counts. Back cut the stripe in the bottom right-hand pocket. Not the easiest shot in the world. You actually want to aim to miss this ball. You want to aim to the bottom of the pocket. You want to aim at the pocket.
You see it?
Yeah.
One of my wires.
My head.
I also want to keep the cue on the rail here. Yeah. See how she aimed at the pocket and it went to the top of the pocket? Well, if you aim at the bottom of the pocket towards her, which would be, I guess, the top as we're looking at it, but if you aim at the bottom of the pocket, it should hit the center of the pocket. Depending on how far you are, aim off, aim to miss, basically. The collision of the cue ball and the object ball is what creates the need to aim to the bottom of the pocket. Good shot. She's still got a problem with this 5 ball. I'm not into, she may be wanting to play the, what is that, the 4 ball first? Come down table for the 5. Okay, she could play the 5 in the top right or top left, excuse me, or side left, preferably top left.
I know, right?
And roll up for this ball that she should have gotten while she was already up table. And she could have shot that 1 in the side pocket. In 7 o'clock English, you can dive into the top rail and bounce down table. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's basically a formula to give your opponent a clear shot at every pocket. Your best bet's to tie up. Get the stripe down on the rail. Push your ball towards the pocket and block the pocket. She could make it. That's a good shot what she did there. Definitely the move. All right, 1-0 in favor of Brandie Waymire versus Nicole Afton. If you are just joining us, we are live here at Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida. This is Inside Pool TV and the APA, American Pool Players Association, joint production of this fine, prestigious event here. It's year 5 for me, and I'm glad to be back in beautiful Palm Harbor. This is Brandie Waymire to break. And we're live, baby, live. You know it. It just keeps getting better and better and better. I know we're blown out across Facebook today. First time for me doing a live stream over Facebook. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Thanks for joining us. Don't let your boss catch you. Wow. Wow, boy. I made it. All right, Nicole Afton has control of the table. And I have a control of a plate of blackened shrimp that they just yanked out of the ocean 20 minutes ago that I'm struggling not to eat while this match is going on. All right, Nicole, back to the match. This is not a good place to be. Jacked up over a ball in the middle of the table. She made the ball. Good. Good job. She's wanting to go in off the stripe with the 4-ball. I mean, there's so many blocker balls. Good shot. Nice stay down. No, I like that. Look at her bio sheet here. Let's have a look. Nicole is from Houghton Lake, Michigan, now in Northwest Indiana. (2009, 2010) APA Nationals 9-ball. I guess that's champion. She's been playing for about 15 years. Started playing casually and picked up leagues in West Michigan. Started leagues and competition in West Michigan. Now plays in Chicago area, Northwest Indiana. Her playing philosophy is to have fun, continue to learn and grow in the sport, and make new friends. Very good philosophy. Influence her mom and dad and grandfather. Her daughter Kiera is her biggest fan and motivator. Wonderful. She plays ACS, VNEA, Portage APA, Alina, Illinois, Indiana APA. Okay, so she likes 8-ball, 9-ball, and 15-ball. Which is rotation, 15-ball rotation, which is an excellent game to play and practice. Probably the best game to practice is 15-ball rotation. It's quite an, I've never seen an amateur player say that they love playing 15-ball. Wonderful. I prefer double rack 8-ball on a bar table. So Brandie Waymire from Bartlett, Tennessee, yes, they're into the second rack now. Mr. Bowman has been playing for 25 years. We got to get your. Jason's going to join me again. Welcome. Welcome to your show.
Thank you.
Welcome to your show.
I always feel bad when I see you back here talking to yourself.
Yeah, I talk into a computer. It's my friend.
Who do we have here?
This is Brandie Waymire.
Brandie Waymire.
Yeah, she's been struggling.
Where's she from?
She's from Bartlett, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Not sure where Bartlett is in Tennessee.
I definitely don't.
Probably outside of one of the population centers like Nashville or Memphis, somewhere in one of those. She's playing.
She's playing Nicole Afton.
Afton.
We just did did her information.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with either one of these players, so I have to kind of look over. Of course, all the players here fill out little questionnaires, kind of tell us who they are.
We've read through hers last rack since you're just joining us.
The matches just keep rolling on, don't
Yes,
they?
sir.
So I feel like
This
we
is
get
the
done with
day.
one, and here comes another one.
This
So,
is the big day.
of course, if you're just tuning in, you're watching coverage of the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship, which is being played today here at Strokers in Palm Harbor. Again, tomorrow, the semifinals tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, and the final round, 5 p.m. And then we'll do it all over again with the 128 of the guys who will kick things off on Friday.
Yes, the day of chaos. But you guys are a well-oiled machine, the APA, so you'll have no problem handling all the pressures of Friday.
Yeah, as tournaments go, this is one of the easier ones to run.
Yeah.
One, because, 128 players is a good amount of players, but we run tournaments with, 12,000
Right.
players. So
Yeah, I mean,
this
still,
is on the smaller scale.
128 player tournament in a pool room is still challenging.
Yeah.
From my experience, but you guys are really good at it.
Well, and a big part of it, too, is these players. The players that play in this particular event, typically, you don't have dress code issues. You don't have, you have really good sportsmanship here. I mean, in a lot of ways, the tournament runs itself. You got the brackets and the score sheets coming in, but everybody's really on their best behavior, well-dressed, and
this is a great
playing
tournament.
really for the love of the game kind of thing here. Of course, and that coveted trophy.
She made that ball very cleanly, and she's going to go up 2-0. And this race to 5.
Asking about how many tables in the room. What do we got? 12 tables here at Strokers?
I am not sure.
12 9-foot tables here.
There's a few diamonds and a few, mostly Brunswick Gold Crown 3.
14 tables, I'm told.
1-1 is the score.
Yeah, so 14 tables, and again, Strokers here in Palm Harbor, right across the bay from Tampa. So, very nice area of the country to visit, particularly this time of year. I'm guessing for Nicole here, who's getting ready to break. It's a nice break since she's from up in Michigan, looks like. Oh, now lives in Chicago. A lot of Chicago folks.
Yeah,
Chicagoland for her. We had Laura from Chicago earlier. I never did verify if they were Cubs fans or not, but I'm guessing. See, you notice there seems to be a lot more Cubs fans than there were last year. Just an observation.
Yeah.
Bill and I were
wonder
at
why.
A sports bar last night watching it. Sure seemed like a lot of Cubs fans. Yeah.
Fair weather fans.
I think they call that the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I think is the term for that, right?
Well,
bandwagon fans.
When I go back to Cleveland, I'll see how many people have Indians gear on.
Right. We'll put it this way. If they're watching the World Series and cheering for the Cubs, but they don't have Cubs stuff on, I don't view them as a fan.
Absolutely.
All right?
Gotta have
it's
the
my
gear,
teams
man.
and they're in the World Series, I'm wearing something that represents.
Yeah, they're not marking their score either. Steven.
Steve's going to go check and see if they can update their score on the table.
Thank you. All right, wonderful.
See if we can spot Steve. And
yes.
score is actually 1-1.
Yes, 1-1.
There's Steve there.
There he
I bet
is.
He does 10-1 says he does something funky. There he goes. Yeah, not too funky. Just a little wave.
Yeah, he's awesome.
This is Brandie at the table. Brandie Waymire.
Yep, she's having
black and white shirt here.
She's jumpy. She's not comfortable. Yeah, we saw you wave there, Steve. Good job.
Good wave. Good wave.
Yep.
I didn't catch the lag. Who took the lag? And did they opt for the break or the? That's the hard part.
Nicole.
We never have a definitive.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's like I look down at something on the keyboard and I look up and they're racking the balls.
Well, and you wouldn't know. You could see who won the lag, but you wouldn't know if they chose the break or the game without hearing them. One of the nuances of the U.S. Amateur Championship is that the lag, the player that wins the lag, has the option of taking either the break or deciding which format to start playing, either 8-ball or 9-ball, and that can be important to some of these players. You know, some of these players that really favor one game or the other.
It definitely becomes a strategy.
Sure. Looks like you're working on some shrimp over there,
Good
huh?
play. Yeah.
Some of the food options here at Strokers.
They just pulled them out of the ocean, so
fresh
I figured I'd
Gulf shrimp, yeah.
Get rid of them.
Make room for new shrimp.
Yeah, this is the best food, one of the best pool room food for sure. I've been to a lot of pool rooms.
I'd make an interesting top 10. We like to do we call them listicles. We like to do the top 5, top 10s. Alvin's top 5 pool room.
Oh yeah,
food places.
This is
Strokers
definitely
is on it. What else is on it?
Snookers in Rhode Island.
You talked about that earlier.
Yeah, that's a great room. Let's see, Capone's up in Spring Hill is great food.
That's down here in
Hard
the Tampa
Times
area.
in California, from what I understand, has some really great food. I've never been there personally.
Interesting.
But I hear that all the time. I'd have to think.
Used to be a place in Connecticut where we used to host this event. I think it's since closed down. Of course, you weren't around then, so you're not going to be able to help me think of what it was called. But a guy named Pete Genovese ran it. You know Pete by chance?
I've heard of his name. Yeah,
he's
I'm not
a
sure.
former U.S. Amateur champion, but I can't think of the name of the location he had up there. But they had the best pool room food I've ever had.
Yeah.
No offense to Strokers, which is great, but
yeah.
this place's food was amazing.
Yeah, it depends on the chef.
Emeralds in New Iberia, Louisiana. You ever been to Emeralds? I've
No,
heard of
I
it,
haven't.
but I've not been there.
Oh, Steinway Billiards. That
Steinway
great
up in
food
New
there.
York. Never
wow,
eaten there.
excellent food. Definitely top 5.
Lots of people commenting on the stream
Oh,
here
yeah.
at their favorite food, pool rooms with food, as we
Uh-oh.
watch coverage of the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship. Again, at the table is Brandie Waymire, Bartlett, Tennessee, her opponent. Nicole Afton in the background there in the all black, now approaching the table. A little bit of a mess there on the table. Looks like one of Alvin's breaks.
Yeah, that'd definitely be one of my breaks, except all the balls would be all clustered on all the rails, stuck to the rails. Okay, so is she shooting at the, what was it, the 5? She's shooting the
Looks like
solids?
she's taking
Okay.
the low balls, the
All right,
solids.
So let's see what she's got. And try to get this other monitor set up for tomorrow. Yeah, because the stripes are having a problem down by the pocket. And yeah, she has to go up table first, shoot the 3, then probably the 2 or the 7, take care of all the balls up table, and then come back down table. Yeah, she wants to shoot the 2.
Had quite a few questions come in for those that are interested in potentially qualifying for this event. So the process is April 1st, the window opens to enter. April 1st through June 15th. Anybody that enters plays in a preliminary round in mid-September, and the top players in those preliminary rounds advance here to the championship round. So if you're interested, the easiest thing to do is go to our website, poolplayers.com, click on the U.S. Amateur Championship information, and give us your name and email address, and that way we'll make sure we shoot you an email when it's time to sign up for next year. So we're going to try to make it as easy as we can. As Alvin takes notes and
Studying it. I'm entering next year and streaming it. I'm going to win it and stream it and commentate at the same time.
there you go. He'd be like one of those band guys that plays like 6 instruments and
Yeah.
sings.
Those guys are awesome.
One-man band.
Those guys are awesome.
This is our 3rd round. We're in round 3
Yes,
here.
sir. Round
First
3.
day of competition. Of course, we started with 33 ladies.
She's got a thin. I'm not sure what she was trying to do there.
33 ladies, and then there'll be 128 in the men's division. We'll have to see about eventually getting the
Let's put it over at this side, maybe.
the GoPros for back here. You guys can see this cluster of gear we are behind.
Yeah, it's insane, man.
cables everywhere, as we have
It's insane.
some technical work going on behind the streaming booth currently. So we'll let you enjoy the action as
Yeah, as we
we
can't
plug
see
and
anything.
unplug and use cell phone flashlights.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right, good. Wonderful. That'll be a... There's a million of them. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. All right, now we got more. We got all kinds of clusters going on here. We got the 9 and another stripe next to the 8. So that's going to make the 8 ball. You got to get that 8 out of there while you're shooting your balls and getting shape.
This will be the final game of 8-ball. Of course, you play a race to 5 here, 3 games max of 8-ball. Then they'll switch over to the 9-ball set.
Yep, she can't make this ball. Yeah, she did the best she could. She just not to disrupt this cluster was Nicole's goal right there.
Of course, both these players saying they're playing better 8-ball right now than 9-ball, so we'll see who takes the advantage into that 9-ball set. Nice shot there by Brandie Waymire. Seen either one of these players play before?
I never have.
No?
No,
I'll have to check and see if either of them, their names, I'm not familiar with either, so I'm not sure that either has qualified ever before for this event.
I'm normally doing the pro men's, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we're flashing in and out here. Okay. Yeah, we just lost our picture.
There you go. Again, we do have some
There we go.
technical things happening behind the scenes here, so you'll have to forgive us momentarily as we plug and unplug and reconfigure a little bit. There you go.
All right, wonderful. There we go. It says new
We
tech.
are attempting to set up a larger monitor for ourselves to be able to see the table and, more importantly, the balls on the table,
Yes.
their color.
Yeah, this is a cast. You need in here? Go ahead. This is a cast of real dark. The balls in this room. I'll go to a different camera here.
There
All right,
we go.
wonderful. That looks pretty good too.
All right.
All right, good. That's much better. Now we can at least see what's what when we
Well, at
need
least
to.
we're seeing as well as the folks at home now.
Yes.
We were previously working from a screen size roughly 3 by 6 inches. Much bigger picture there.
Okay, so she has pretty simple shape to the 6, but then what's she gonna do with the 8 ball? So it's too late to run into it.
So this is Nicole.
Yeah, she's on the wrong
Afton
side.
on the 8 ball.
See how she slammed that chalk down? She's on the wrong side of it. She's trying to draw to about where her hand is, maybe about where the dark part of the handle is on the cue. Because there is a little bit of angle. Let's go to the other. So it's going to move on her. But she's got to hit real nice too, because that stripe ball's in the way there.
Yeah, and I think she
12.
realizes here she's not careful.
She does. I don't think she got the shape she needed to. Let's have a look at. Yeah, she can't do anything. She can cross bank this ball. That's about it. Distance.
She realizes it too. You kind of saw her.
Yep. Distance from. See, it's just where you want to leave the cue ball here. It's moving the 8 ball towards the pocket and making sure or to this, make it hard. If you can tie up your opponent's ball somehow.
Dun dun dun.
You want to leave the cue ball stuck to one of her balls at a funny angle. It takes away all the pockets.
So she's gonna call her pocket, whether she's.
Yeah, she's gonna cross bank it. Looks like. Nope, she's gonna kick at it. Interesting choice. Okay.
Bit of a tough leave, so I think she's probably
Let's see.
moderately satisfied there.
Yeah,
I don't know that
let's.
she was ever gonna.
Well, she can back cut this ball and drop down table a little bit. She should be able to shoot the 13 up in the top pocket.
I see you point your finger on the monitor.
Yeah,
We need to get the
Yeah, we need the
telestrator is what we need. The
Right.
telestrator.
The
I've been lobbying
telestrator.
for that at the office so we can draw and circle on the screen.
Yeah, you need that for sure.
Show you what we're talking about a little bit better,
Mhm.
but until then we'll have to settle for me watching Alvin with his finger on the monitor, and you folks will have to use your imaginations.
Yeah, she's gonna cut it and roll down towards the 8 ball, and then shoot the 13 towards Nicole, pocket towards Nicole. It's got to be natural, all natural position. Thank you, I'm good.
Oh.
Okay, well, hey, I don't know why she would shoot that ball. She had the angle to cut that side. I guess she just didn't want to deal with the shape.
She was not satisfied with the outcome there based on the mic, what the mic picked up there.
Yes. Pull, this game will get you Mad at
Shot
yourself, that's
there.
for sure.
Nicole
Okay.
Afton, who takes a 2-1 lead
That's it.
as they will transition to the 9-ball set.
That's right. You're watching U.S. Amateur Championship. Hold on. There we go.
Look at
Now,
that.
Which one did you want to point at? Which
Oh,
one?
I was just going to mention we've got so we're moving towards the tail end of the year here. A lot of folks,
This one?
will focus on holidays. Yeah, just kind of again a lot of the questions we get is how do I get involved in what's going on? And of course you're watching the U.S. Amateur Championship, but again we're now in November, so we'll be starting our spring sessions. So if you're interested in qualifying for one of our other Vegas championships, you can do that. Of course, just always go to our website, poolplayers.com. We'll find you a team to play on. You can bring your own team and start playing the spring session and get qualified for next year's World Championships in Las Vegas. Award over $1 million.
Oh, I want to go. I want to go.
I know, I want a piece of that too, but they tell me it's not possible and that I'm also not good at pool. So, which the latter is not necessarily a requirement with the handicap system, but this is Nicole with the break here.
Yeah, you don't have to be a great player to win, that's for sure.
Yeah,
You can,
again, this is the only event that we do that is non-handicapped. This being the U.S. Amateur Championship.
You have to play.
If you're talking about our pool player championships in the spring or our world championships in August, of course, all those are handicapped. So, when pool players, or non-pool players, I should say well, I don't play pool or I'm not good at pool, that's perfect. They're the people that
It's
they're
fun.
the people that we need.
Yeah, it's a great time every week to playing with APA. I've been on the leagues myself.
Yeah, have you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're getting ready to start our office league back up. In fact, I think
That's
tomorrow
cool.
night is our first week of play. Steve, our tech over here, he's on my team this year.
I can't do the APA leagues anymore because of my world traveling adventures.
It's tough, right? Schedule-wise, it's
Can't
tough.
do it, but I'd love to. Definitely, if I was more of a settled down person, I would definitely be playing in the
Right.
leagues. So one day, when I can't walk anymore, I'll play in the wheelchair league. Oh, she swung and a miss. Yeah, dragging suitcases around New York City, 3 suitcases.
It's a lot of suitcases.
It's crazy.
I would
Yeah,
expect a
I've
guy
done some
like
crazy
you who's a
stuff.
road warrior to know that you don't travel with that much luggage.
Yeah, they didn't pick me up at the airport like they were supposed to. Won't name who. Everybody knows who. Won't say. All right, so she's going to take ball in hand. And looks pretty easy. Play the 2, 3 in the side, drop down for the 4 ball. 6 in the bottom right-hand pocket. 7, 8 up in the top left-hand pocket. Come down for the 9 in either, more than likely, the bottom right-hand pocket. And there you go.
And this is Nicole at the table still.
Yeah.
Nicole Afton
Yes.
from Chicago, Illinois. Tournament with this kind of caliber player would not be unreasonable to think here that she will run this rack. We'll see.
Sure. It's going from the 6 to the 7. She chooses to go up table, or she goes rails, hits the rail first. She's going to do that. She's probably going to have a, yeah, she'll be okay here. She's a good enough player. She can cut this ball. Now this is a center ball hit. You want to hit this ball center ball. No English. See that? That's why. The English takes and it kicks it off. That center ball. Stevie Moore taught me that.
She scratches there. I can't tell if they're frozen up there. I don't know if you got
I don't think so.
another angle to.
I don't think I got a good enough angle to check that out. Oops, that's not the angle.
Tough
They're
to tell.
not frozen. I could see between the shadows there.
There you go.
So.
Brandie Waymire trying to figure out how she wants to attack this shot.
She should just get distance between the cue ball and the object ball.
guessing
Okay.
she was hoping to hide behind that 8,
Mhm.
which she failed to do.
So kick the 7 down table under the 9 and roll the cue up table.
Oh my god, I hit that time.
Yeah, she wanted to get behind the 8 there, which is to be a good play. She just happened to run into the 8. So
She's not shy with her displeasure of her
Yeah.
shots. I don't know how you can hear
She's
that at
quite
home, but
vocal,
makes some
inner battle going on
Yeah.
there.
she's keeping it clean though.
Yeah. Nice rolling English. Got it in the pocket there.
Nicole looking to take a 3-1 lead here. This is the 8th corner.
More focused on getting the cue ball down here.
Frustration there by her. Well, they did say they were both more comfortable in 8-ball, so.
Yes.
Again, you're seeing the difference of the
Right.
combination of the formats. You got to be able to master them both if you're going to go a long way in this particular event.
Yeah, and like this shot here, she should definitely just be having the cue on the table. You never want to put your hand in a bridge right there. You want to leave the cue, the rail.
Nice shot
Nice.
there.
She played it well, but more accurate with using the rail as the bridge instead of your hand. You only use your hand when you're out in the table. Close to the rail, you use the rail. That's how I was taught anyway.
Who taught you that? Efren?
No, John DeToro actually taught me
DeToro.
that. The Bull. Yeah, he's a Moscone Cup former member.
Nice shot on the 9 there by Brandie.
Great shot. 2-2.
Now ties it up at 2. So
See if I can get this
we're all even here.
score up.
Again, if you're just now tuning in, you're watching live coverage of the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship here at Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida. This event, of course, brought to you by the American Pool Players Association.
Yes.
So the championship rounds of the U.S. Amateur Championship. All of these players essentially already champions, having placed high enough in their preliminary rounds back in September and earning their way here to the latter stages of the tournament now. This will be Brandie here on the break. Did I see them use did they use the normal rack there?
Yeah, see
She
it
did,
swinging
okay.
at the
so
bottom.
they didn't use the some of the players, I guess, when they're
Right.
agreeing, are using the magic rack, but you saw the more standard wood rack there being used. Strong break, but
Yeah, I'm not a fan of going forward into the rack like
Up
that, but
goes.
that's okay.
that'll bring Nicole right back to the table. Yeah, so the folks asking about the format, basically you're talking a race to 5 combination of 8-ball and 9-ball. So the players play a maximum of 3 games of 8-ball, maximum of 5 games of 9-ball, racing to 5. Non-handicapped event. Okay, these players are not playing by handicaps as you would find in normal APA league play or higher level play. The format is also double elimination up until the final round, which becomes an extended race. So the race to 5 applies through the semifinals, and then the final round will be a race to 9, I believe. Of course, they're playing on 9-foot tables.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Almost went in the subway.
The subway. You have been up in New York.
Yeah,
Huh?
but
Alvin's got all this lingo.
I've spent a lot of time
The
in New York.
rake, the
Yep.
subway.
Yep. Oh, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Never ending. I like that cue she's shooting with. Not sure what that is. That's a nice.
Does she not tell us on here? Do they put on their?
Do
we ask them about their cues?
I don't think so. We need to do that next. Oh, yeah. I think I did see it somewhere on there. Not hers particularly, but okay.
Kind of cutie play with? She's playing with a custom cue, Busby.
Okay. Busby from
cue.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your shout out.
Busby.
Yeah, I happened to,
cue, custom cue.
Nice looking wrapless cue there. So she's going to play the 2, go up to towards the center of the table, towards the 8, play the 3, drop down to get a clip on the 4 ball. She may have to just play a safety on the 4, kick the 4 up table, leave the cue down table. So there's no real shot on the 4 unless she would break it out somehow. Now she's not even going to be able to make the 3. In playing against Brandie, from what I've seen, I wouldn't try to tie up the balls or anything. I'd just try to shoot this ball because you end up messing it up for yourself later. Nice attempt at a bank shot. Brandie could spin this ball in, but then again, she's going to have have to go at a safety shot on the 4. It's going to be traveling here. The cue ball is going to have a lot of speed. See, she's making adjustments down on the shot. That's no good. She made the ball, but yeah. Isn't really going to give you the best results doing that. Down on the ball, moving around, thinking.
Yeah, you want to have kind of your decision made before
Right.
you get down there, right?
Yeah. So if you're in that situation, even though she made that ball, you get up, move around a little bit, move your feet around too. You don't want to just stand up in your same stance and then get back down in that same stance. You want to move and reset completely everything.
Right.
That's what the pro players do anyway.
I know we've been putting some instruction. You know, Lee Brett. You probably know
Oh
Lee,
yeah,
don't you?
I just
So
saw
he
him
does-
last week.
Yeah, so he's been doing a lot of instruction and stuff for the
Yep.
APA members and things. And I know he talks about kind of standing back and getting some distance from the table
Yes.
and kind of
Into the
seeing
shot.
your shot. Yeah.
So, I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I have no idea what to do.
Yeah,
So
Lee
you can hear the players talking back and forth about some of their common frustrations on their game. But again, pretty good sportsmanship here at the U.S. Amateur Championship. Really one of my favorite
Yeah.
parts of this event.
Oh, the Foss brand new, so it's going to be really fast. Yeah, they're not used to how fast it is, I don't think.
I was surprised. I came in early this morning while everybody was getting kind of the final setup stuff done. Didn't see as many players here practicing as I
Yeah.
might have thought. Of course, quite a few of them were here yesterday afternoon and probably got in some practice, but you don't see that, the men, those tables will be full before they start. They're going to get all the practice in that they can. So
Oh yeah, the men are always in here. As soon as the doors are open, they're piling in, getting on them tables. The ladies got to get their hair ready and their nails.
oh, come on now.
No, there was
ladies.
some
Are you
girls
gonna
here.
stand for that?
There was some girls in here real early.
That
though.
was Alvin Nelson, ladies.
Yeah.
So with that comment, I'm just going to back away from the table on that one.
Not Jason Bowman.
I was just simply making the
Wow,
observation
boy.
that they were
Yes.
not here this morning. Not
There was a
why
couple
they
of
weren't
them.
here.
And they were looking sharp very early, mind you. Yeah. All these girls love it. They love what they do. It's their thing. Especially if they've been coming to this tournament.
It's the sixth corner.
She's kind of over this ball, so that's going to get in her mind a little bit, but she's okay. Yeah, you don't want to be on the bottom of the bottom rail there, shooting all the way up table. Yeah, see how she's looking at the angle? That's good. She's looking at it down on the shot and looking at right at the object ball where the object ball needs struck. It's a very small space. It's where the balls connect is so small. It's smaller than it's the center of a penny. I
Right.
mean,
You're talking where they make contact.
yeah, where they actually make
strike
contact.
each other. Nice
Oh,
shot
she
there.
got, yeah. She hit the top of the pocket, but she was rolling
Nice
towards
shot.
the pocket, so she went in.
If she can make another long one here, she's going to take what could be a pivotal lead. Again, this is a race to 5.
Yeah, see here you walk around the table one time. When you do the long shot like that, now you're going into another long shot. That's, you know, I go the opposite way around the table that I was walking just to reset my brain, but that's me. It's a mechanical thing, man. This game is, it's a set
Very
routine,
mechanical,
routine. Yeah,
Ouch.
she was had that. Them long shots somehow. I don't know.
I think it's the
Something
mental
about it.
component.
It's a
with that
mental
lot of
thing.
times,
Absolutely.
You know? Well, and you know you're on the final ball. You know what a big, you know, in a short race to 5, you understand the importance of every game. So we'll see what Brandie can do here. Good chance for her.
Yeah, she's got a nice. This is a natural amount of space between the object ball and the pocket for her to make this shot. Hitting center ball. She does stroke way too many times. Brandie. Yeah, you definitely gotta only do 4 or 5. But
Nice shot there
she's
by
making the
Brandie.
balls.
She takes a
Yeah.
3-2 lead.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get that fixed up. Yeah, the
Take a
practice.
Ladies are going to take a quick break. Alvin's going to update the score. Again, Brandie Waymire leading 3 games to 2 over Nicole Afton here at the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship.
Man, I'm getting the hang of this TriCaster.
You like the TriCaster, huh?
Oh man, this is the dream come true.
We're talking
man.
gear, folks.
Gear.
Gear, and more gear.
Yeah.
So let's see your gear skills. Do you got you got some promos that we can run? Some videos, maybe some.
Yeah, let's run some videos while they're taking a.
Instead of the blank table. Let's see
Yeah,
what we
good
got. Let's
job.
show them the singles.
Okay.
Let's show
This
them what
one?
the Pool Player Championships. Yeah, that's our April event.
All right, let's show it to them.
Folks that are interested, I think this has got the
Let's see.
time lapse in it of the room, which is really cool.
All right, let me see. Figure this out.
Putting
here.
Alvin to the test here on this new piece of
Okay.
software that we brought with us.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nope. Wait a second. Dang, Steve. My dude.
DDR2.
Oh yeah, there's so many buttons.
There it is.
All right, now they can't hear it. All right, good. All right, now they
there's-
cannot hear us, right? All right, let's put us on mute.
This ain't the end of me, all the things that I could be. This is the end of you, after all that we've been through. This ain't the end of me, all the things that I could be. This is the end of you, after all that we've been through. I'd rather wake up next to a stranger than wake up next to you. It's your weekly routine that bothers me. Before you hurt yourself, just leave. This ain't the end of me, all the things that I could be. This is the end of you, after all that we've been through. This ain't the end of me, all the things that I could be. This is the end of you, after all that we've been through.
And we're back and back and back.
Yes.
We're just
Back
checking
here.
out some footage from our
Oops.
Pool Player Championships, which are held in April out in Las Vegas. It's a singles play format, tiered format by skill level, so some great prize money
Yeah.
to be won there as well.
Yeah, I have not been out to one of you guys' Vegas events.
Never been to an APA championship in Vegas, huh? There's
Nope.
something else.
I'm always doing the quote-unquote pros.
Gotcha.
This is the only amateur event I do every year. And what an event it is. Love being here.
Brandie pockets the 1 up in the corner, turns her attention to the 2.
So she's not at the right angle to particularly go into the 3, so the 9-3. Let's have a look at. Yeah, she can't pocket the ball. So you see her. Yep, she's not clear. She may be able, she has just a touch of an angle to go up and hit that 9, but what's going to happen with the 3 is the question. Let's have a look again. Yeah, she's got enough angle to go with some high ball into it. Yep.
You heard her say missed it,
Sure
which
did.
she did. But
Looks like
she'll have a shot on it.
She can
whether
go.
it's-
She's gonna try to somehow like go off the 9 into the pocket or something. Okay, she left it good for a defensive shot. She's really gonna have to come with it to make this ball.
We'll bring Nicole back to the table. Nicole Afton.
Yeah, this isn't. It's not easy to make it from the center of the table. So she chose to go play kind of a safety shot there, which is good. Didn't turn out too well, but there's distance between the 3.
I think she just said not very safe.
Yeah, not so safe. It's enough distance if she's got to hit this real nice speed. It goes right in the pocket.
You got a mic there over the light, or where's that mic?
Yeah, there's a
planted
mic.
over there.
It's above the
Okay.
0-2, above
Curious
the 2.
where we were picking up some of their
Mm-hmm.
conversation at.
Yeah, I'd like to have 2 or 3 of them out there for next year.
Nice shot
shot.
there by Brandie.
The 6 kind of stopped her on the 5, but which is not good. She may be able to. I would just kind of direct the 5 up behind the 9, or up, get it behind some blockers. She can also send the 5 up table, back down table, and try to get some distance between the cue ball and the 5. She was kind of trying to. She was trying to run into the 9 there. So they play the qualifier tournament, and first place is the person that goes to the tournament.
Yeah, I think it depends on how many are at each of the preliminaries. So sometimes it might be the top 2, depending on the number of players there. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, the top finishing players in probably, I think we run maybe 20, 25 preliminaries in different parts of the country. And then they advance here. And of course, like we talked about earlier today, their hotel room gets covered. Really nice place, by the way, too.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
Doubletree Rocky Point, which is right there in Tampa. Great
yeah.
facility. Really appreciative of
Great shot.
their accommodations. You said great shot. She looked frustrated.
Yeah, she not to leave, but to make the ball where she did make the ball. So she was kind of struggling with that shot earlier in the match, and now she looks like she's flowing a little bit better. Just got to get a little better shape. So everybody struggles the first couple racks.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, you're not human. Even
Well,
the
and
pros
there
do.
is that element of, I mean, obviously these ladies know that their match is the stream match currently.
Oh, definitely makes it harder.
Which makes a difference, yeah. I mean, there's people tuning in, watching you, and hopefully supporting you, but
Yes.
it does make it a little more intense when you're assigned to the stream table.
Yeah, it makes the pockets smaller, having the cameras on you. They get a really nice trophy.
Asking
I know
about
that.
the asking about. So this is
They get the title.
This is actually the only pool tournament I'm aware of where there is the total amount of money that they win here is 0. This is a non-cash payout event, which is also what makes it very unique. These players are essentially playing for, well, number one, they're playing for the trophy that Alvin mentioned, but they are playing for entry into a pro event next year.
I know that.
For the ladies, that would be the WPBA, one of their events. For the men, that would be the U.S. Open. But I think if you were to ask any of them, the number one thing they're playing for is that title.
It's the title. And they all don't care. They love it.
Right. You know, I mean, one of the taglines for this particular event is tournaments come and go. The title U.S. Amateur Champion, that stays with you. That's one of those that's always going to be on that top of that billiard resume is, you know, U.S. Amateur Champion.
You guys put all the money into the tournament. It's, you know, it's not a win for APA either. I mean, from
no,
what I
not.
can see, it's a total
most
loss.
Definitely
really.
not.
I mean,
it is an expensive one to do. Yeah.
If you guys go even, because I see
it's
you rent the entire DoubleTree almost.
Yeah, it's
we
one
have
we
full
do.
breakfast,
I think
2 breakfasts here. They give you a full breakfast,
right.
2 days in a row, the whole pool room.
Yeah.
The event, you guys have 5-6 people here.
It's,
the trophies are $500 a piece. I guarantee it.
Oh
I mean,
no, they're quite a bit more than that.
I bet.
Those marble trophies
they're really nice.
Are quite a bit, but yeah, you know, it's one of those events. We do this event for the sport. It's certainly not a money maker by any stretch.
We froze up.
Our feed is
gone.
gone.
One of the cameras here.
And now we're back.
We did. Well,
camera went down.
It's just a camera.
Camera down.
That's my
camera
end.
Down.
Let me. Okay, we'll just. Yeah, we need that one too.
Work on that camera, but at least we've got.
Hang in there, Jason, with them
for now.
You can talk to the computer for a while. You see my world. We'll get Steven here to talk about some of what he does.
Join us. Steve's back here. Steve Alejandro working with us as Alvin heads out to the floor to attempt to rescue the camera, which is in peril at the moment. And this is Brandie Waymire at the table, shooting on the 6 ball. So Brandie currently leading 3-2. Manages to pocket the 6, turn her attention to the 7 up in the far corner.
So, Jason, this is my first time actually being on stream. I'm usually behind the scenes. This is kind of different for me.
Are you on Facebook?
Of course I'm on Facebook,
on
but
Facebook.
I'm watching the chats.
Okay.
For the chat, I'm the guy that's actually answering all your comments and conversating with you guys. So, hello, chat.
Nice shot there by Brandie to pocket the 7, leave herself straight in on the 8, albeit a little room to work with. Makes quick work of the 8. And a nice leave on the 9. I expect momentarily for her to be leading 4-2.
Shouting out a few people. We're shouting out Anthony. We're shouting out Jason from the stream. We're shouting out Al, even though he corrected me. It's conversing, not conversating. I apologize. I'm a tech producer, not an English major.
It's tough to keep up with all those comments and talk at the same time. Steve.
It is. But ADHD is my friend.
Did you rescue the camera?
All right, I'm going to give you back to Alvin.
Alvin, were you successful? You were.
Yeah, I saved it.
Look at you.
Made it happen, bro.
Friend of cameras everywhere.
Yes.
No camera left behind.
That's right.
So while you were away, I'm guessing you got the up-close look, but Brandie has now taken a very commanding 4-2 lead.
Okay, she's on the hill.
She is on the hill.
The heel.
If you're not familiar with that term, it means she needs one more game to secure the match.
She's sitting on top of the hill waiting to claim victory.
I have no idea why they call it on the hill.
King of the hill.
It's a term that's been around forever, at least since I've been in pool, 16 years. I'm guessing much longer than that.
Yep,
but
it's probably unknown where that came from.
Yeah, somebody came up with it at some point and it stuck. And so when you are 1 game away from a victory, you are on the hill.
Our amazing chatters probably know the story behind that. They are the brains. They are the brains. Guys out and girls out on the chat. blown
Somebody
me away
asking
with some
about
of their
what
knowledge.
level of players these two are. Offhand, I don't know. Again, this
They had to beat
particular
some good
event.
players.
Well, in this particular event, most people think they're playing with skill levels. This is a non-handicapped event.
These would probably be 7s or 8s, don't you think?
Well, anybody that's in these tournaments is going to be your upper echelon players.
Absolutely.
Because there is no handicapping here. You know, you lay it all on the line, and the person that gets to, in this case, 5 games first is the winner. So there is no handicap kind of leveling there. This is Nicole at the table currently.
Okay, so she's got
some work to do.
Yeah, she's
trailing
going to
here
run
by
into
2.
this. She's going to try to bank the 2, run into the 9. Yep, that's okay. Well, that's not the worst place she could leave Brandie, because Brandie's going to be jacked up with the rake with the bridge over the 4 ball. So that's going to lead to a adjusted angle. As the cue's elevated, it's going to react differently with the object ball once it hits the object ball. There you go, stand up.
She's got the rake out, huh?
Yep, they got the rake.
That's my new term
Yeah,
I learned today
the
from
rake.
Alvin, the rake.
Mhm.
Instead of the bridge, he's calling it the rake.
Some people make the pro players play every shot with the rake.
Really?
Yeah, they'll have to play every shot with the rake.
Interesting.
That's like a handicap.
Huh.
Or they'll play behind the back, or they'll
Yeah.
play under the leg, or one-handed.
At what level does that transition into the trick shot competition?
Right, exactly.
The lines get blurred there. Brandie is from
Yes.
Barrett, Tennessee, which I believe is outside of Memphis, because I believe her husband is
Rocky
here,
Top?
Jake Waymire, who I'm familiar with. So I think they're from the Memphis area.
By Rocky Top?
Not Rocky Top. That's,
all right,
that's,
I know.
That's
It's
Knoxville.
just a song.
Nobody wants to be from Rocky Top. If you can tell, I'm not a Vols fan. Sorry, Vols. Go Gators. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Vols got the best of us this year, but they have since fallen on hard times. So if you're a Vols fan out there, I'm sorry about your bad luck. I'm just going to lay that out there.
All right.
No, I wanted to be on top of that combo. That was perfectly set up.
That's good.
It was, but you can still see the 4 is better than being behind the 9 and not.
Well, you can hear these two chatting,
You kidding me?
Well,
friendly chatting.
Yeah.
I happened to see them go, you know, when they took the break, they kind of went to the bathroom together like the girls would at dinner or something. Nice conversation. Again, the sportsmanship here in this event is
Oh, yeah.
so cool.
It's great. She needs to be aiming almost the first diamond up the long rail. She hit it nice. Boy, she hit that real nice. She's going to have unfortunately not rewarded with an easy shot on this 5 ball. She'll go ahead and try to bank it towards her here. She's no way she's going to try to cut this ball. So she'll try to bank out. Looks like she's making her mind up on the shot, like we were talking about earlier. No pocket for the 5. Ball in hand. Oh, okay.
Good opportunity here
Wake
for
up,
Brandie.
Alvin.
Again, she needs just this one game to move on. I guess both these ladies will be moving on one way or another, but
No, I
I
thought
believe they're
Nicole
both-
is on.
are they
up.
both? Oh, does she already have a loss?
I think Nicole is up at 4. I think
No,
she's-
no, Brandie's up.
Oh,
Brandie's
she
up
is. She's the
4-2,
one.
yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Not sure if this is. Are we still on the one loss? Are we on the one loss side, or are we on the undefeated side of the bracket?
This is still undefeated, I believe.
Okay. I
Yeah.
should be looking at CompuSport, which is our app that tells us all this, but
What she did wrong was she marked the side that she's sitting on
Doing it
2,
backwards.
and she marked the side that Nicole's sitting
yeah, that's all right. I'm pretty sure they know the score,
on. Yeah.
and we know the score,
Now we know.
and
Now
we can
I know.
rewind the video.
Yes, you can always do that. We had that come up I had to rewatch a hit.
What tournament was that?
That was the Chinese pool tournament I
Huh.
did last week.
I happened to catch something similar up at an event in New York
You did?
over the summer, or
Yeah.
maybe early this fall.
Mhm.
Was that the one at Steinway that
Oh,
was
yeah.
very controversial with?
They
I won't
stopped
even
it before-
name the players
Yeah,
because it
don't
was
name
it was
any
kind of a poor display of
Yeah.
what pool's all about in our
Yeah.
opinion. But
what a
you know the situation I'm referring to.
yeah. What a bad person to
Where
have in the room.
where replay did come into play. I
Yeah.
don't believe Of course, I guess we wouldn't know unless it happened, but I don't foresee any of the officials coming back and asking us to rewind anything. Pockets the 6. Just some water, bottled water, please. Excellent staff here at
Yes,
Strokers.
Strokers as we
Trying to
our
make sure
order
that we
and
are
commentate. That's Beth. She's extra. Like
well
I said,
hydrated.
yeah, most of the places leave me up in the closet with the computer, and
Yeah, their
I'm
staff's
sweating,
great here.
and I'm up there sweat tied up. Nice shot. All right, see if she can get herself back together here.
Be a big victory here for
Yep,
Nicole.
she's got to have it, or it's no win.
And we've seen her struggle with some of these
Yes.
these longer shots. We'll see if she can overcome that here on the 9. And once again, unfortunately, she is unable to pocket the ball. It's going to put Brandie in a interesting position here. Again, this would be for the win, but
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
not
think she
quite
can
sure
cut
that
this
she's
backwards.
going to.
That's over 90 degrees. She won't. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It looks like maybe she could do it. We'll see. I'll look at the other angle.
She seems
No.
to think she might be able to do it.
She's going to
That
kick
or
up
she's
table
gonna,
here.
yeah.
Try to bank. Looks like she's going to try to bank it up table.
Nice effort, but
See how she leaves it.
all for naught.
Wow, she left it where she can't make it. Maybe she can make this. I'll look at the center. Yeah, I don't think she can make it. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't. It's not on the rail, so I suppose there is a chance she could spin this in. You have to aim way off. Nice.
Nicole pockets the 9 ball.
3 to 4.
Draws a game closer.
Because it wouldn't have cut it. It had just laid up in the pocket. No way.
Nicole now trailing 4 games to 3 in this race to
5.
5.
The diamond, and from up there it looked like it was like here, but it wasn't. It was like way out here. I'm like,
It was either going to be super thin and that cue ball is going to fly,
yeah.
or
Yeah. Trying to back bank it was, to me, the best shot. There was no way that ball was cutting from where the cue ball was way
Right.
past it.
So,
Be quiet,
poolplayers.com. Find all about the APA. You can also send this link out, poolplayers.com/USAMs. That's the live stream.
go.
Thank you.
Of course, if you're interested in becoming a
Yes.
member, if you're interested in getting involved in the spring session, which will be starting beginning of the year, of course, qualifying for one of our 2 championships in Las Vegas, and really more importantly, what the league component of APA all about is having fun, meeting people, and obviously playing pool, right?
Yes.
Of course, if you're interested in the more upper tier level of what we do, that would be the U.S. Amateur Championship, which you're currently watching. And again, easy enough. Visit poolplayers.com. You're going to find information about everything we do there.
Sure.
So, this is Nicole here, Nicole Afton with the break.
Yep, this free live stream is all part of the package, man.
Looks
It's,
like she pocketed the 2 ball there on the break.
got a shot on the 1. Getting over to the 3. She'll be shooting the 3 in the top right-hand pocket. Right up by her break cue there. If all goes well. She could shoot it in the bottom right-hand pocket. See where she lands. She has a choice. If she lands above it, oh, she didn't really get any movement there. That's not, yeah, that kind of died on her. She wanted to get a better roll than that. Some more roll. The rail stopped it. So. Okay, so I don't know, on the hill, leaving a shot like that for your opponent, I'm not a big fan of. because the 3 to the 4 is simple, 4 to the 5 is simple, 5 to the 6 is simple.
Simple, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll get on the rail. Jesus Christ, 9-ball.
yeah, okay.
She wasn't happy there.
Yep, she's
Had some choice words for the 9-ball.
Yep.
Just
Letting us know. Letting everybody know.
I like that though. I like a little animation as
Yeah.
long as we keep it
Yeah,
PG rated
yeah.
for the kids at home. The
Firecracker.
kids at heart at home, I should say.
Mhm.
And this is Brandie Waymire, Tennessee, Barrett, Tennessee, which
Great.
nice.
Oh,
Not quite. Not quite.
nice effort. That's the speed you want to hit
No,
that.
She continues to leave the door open for Nicole here.
She's going to
Always
shoot it
tough
in the
to
side.
close a match.
Yep. No, she's got to go up another.
How you doing? We got Stacy
Mhm.
Bourbeau, the defending champion, off camera here. You want to join us? No, she's being shy at the moment.
Okay.
She's staying focused on the match for now.
This will be hill.
We want to hear you analyze some of your future opponents here.
Yeah, I'd like to hear about what you think about the table, how the table's playing too.
Interesting.
Said the table.
Stacy's talking about some of the nuances of the tables. Of course, every table being a
Yeah.
little bit different, but
Yeah.
I always hear the
They
folks
w-
talk of. See, here's my thing with like table conditions,
Mhm.
right? I look at it and I say,
an
okay, every
excuse.
table's going to play a little different, but both players got to play
Play the
on
same.
it. So
I agree with you. 5-inch
It's
pockets.
hard for me to, if the pockets are tight, if the
It's still a
if
challenge.
it's rolling slow,
They
whatever.
still gotta
you
beat
both
each
got to
other.
deal with the same elements.
Mhm.
It's like a football game when they play in the mud.
Yeah, it's
Not
just-
ideal conditions, but they're both playing in the mud. So,
It's an equal.
not that we would compare the the table conditions to mud, but just kind of an analogy to understand that both players got to deal with whatever those elements are.
Well, for instance, the American 14-1, which we just filmed a few weeks ago, which I just filmed. Man, that was brutal. One pocket on one particular table that none of the pro guys would want to play on this table because of one pocket.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but the particular ones. So, they'll notice things like that.
So she missed that 8-ball, but
Yeah, she left. She left just about the worst place you could leave your opponent on the hill, with a natural shape down to drop to the bottom rail to pocket the 9-ball. She's got to make the 8-ball first and have enough speed to get down there.
again, that score you're seeing on the table there is actually reversed.
Right.
Brandie at the table is leading 4-3.
Yeah, we'll have to adjust that next match. There she
Does
goes.
pocket the 8 and
Hit it at a nice
appears.
speed. See if she can capitalize and make the win here.
All right, folks, this is for the victory.
See if she can make it not rattle it. It's an easy ball to rattle.
Wisely's
You hit
gonna
it-
chalk up a little
Hit it
bit.
too hard, it'll go off that rail and hit the top of the point. Oh,
And pockets
nice.
the 9-ball.
Good game. I enjoyed it.
Takes the victory.
All right.
Nice show of sportsmanship with a handshake. And
Cool.
Brandie Waymire will stay undefeated, winning this one 5-3 over Nicole Afton. Nicole will have her work cut out for her on the one-loss side of the bracket. We're going to take a short break.